Hey guys, welcome back to A Rabbit's Tale. It has been a really long time. I think I went to a convention, I went to Southern California, I got in a rear end accident, and I found out that my Metroid AM2R save data got corrupted. So there's all kinds of interesting things that have been going on with me since the last time that I did a proper Rabbit's Tale. We'll probably talk about all kinds of that stuff moving forwards here and there, but for now, let's check in with Baguji and see where we're going next. Not that I haven't played this game a billion times before, but, you know, we're just here to hang out and have a good time. So, Liurnia was after the ring's data. Lolo says, what do you think she plans to do with the data, Master Baguji? It's like a Jedi. Master Baguji? He doesn't have a face, as far as I can tell. He's just hands and legs, and a big cone on his head. Oh, it appears that the warring kingdom Volk is involved somehow. Yeah. Way to go, Prophet. Popka is just such a goofball. A warring kingdom, a place where the fighting never stops, ever. The people there live to fight. And with the Civil War going on, how do you sneak in? Underground. Baguji knows everything. We will follow the underground path to the bell. Oh, real cloak and dagger shit right here. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Is it in that first minute or so? Am I allowed to swear? Am I gonna get demonetized? I don't monetize my YouTube videos, by the way, guys. So if you are a fan of the show or my channel or whatever, feel free to subscribe, and there's probably a like button around there somewhere if you want to click on that, or do the little notification thingy so that every time I upload something you get, some knock over the head that it's there. Yeah, sure, go for it. Oh, well, there's Bella Discord right there. Oh, can't be that easy. What's going on here? Oh, we know that music. Tap, 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 tap. I can make that sound too. We need more power. Ugh. But there's no way to tell when it will explode. Was I giving these characters voices earlier? I don't remember. Tat, go and check on the reactor. Meow meow. Which one do you mean, though? The one that's above or underground? Both. We need all the power. Overload them if you need to. A Vulcan city or two is a small price to pay for a copy of the ring. But what? Alright, I'll go check on them. A copy of the ring, huh? What do you want to do? Fight them? She said those reactors would explode. Did she actually say that? I don't think she said that. It's pointless to fight them head on. We have to go to the source of the problem. Well, she did mention that neither reactor was running at full capacity yet, but Tat went to. Alright, we better hurry. Okay, well, in that case, underground is the way, right? We'll go to the underground factory first, why not? This is a pretty cool stage. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the background that I always find really interesting. The underground factory, bowels of the city. There we go. Some more. See if I remembered how to play. Was I using Popka the last time I was playing this game? I don't remember. You can make Popka pop out, and he helps give you an extra double jump or whatever. I don't totally remember if I was doing that or not. Oh, okay, I must have gotten everything I needed then. Okay. A heart just in case you got hurt in the first 10 seconds of this stage, I guess. Cool. And, you know, we're not playing to try to collect everything. If we can, that's cool, you know, but we're just playing because by now, oh my god. Well, thank god I got that heart earlier. Really, all the way back at the beginning. Oh, I am rusty. I mentioned I was in a rear end accident a few weeks ago. You maybe have heard about it. Not a whole lot of damage to my car. I was a little rattled up, and I was recovering and I got better. And then a couple days ago, I was rushing to. I forget. I was trying to grab something from under my desk, and I bonked my head on my desk, which is like a hard, rough, edged surface, and man, did I have a headache for, you know, a couple of days, so I'm just barely kind of getting over that. There we go. So yeah, I was playing this game in anticipation of the release of the Klonoa Phantasy Reverie series, which by now is out. I have played it. It's pretty cool. I think the minor upgrades that they made to how long? The minor upgrades that they made to the Wii remake of Klonoa Door to Phantomile were not bad. I still think it's a vastly inferior version of the game compared to the original PlayStation game. There's some tweaks that they made to the controls and all kinds of stuff to try to get it a little bit closer to the original, but it still suffers quite a bit from what was done to it during the remake. But, you know, for a lot of folks, it was their first introduction to the game. It was their first ability to actually play Door to Phantomile. And so, like, I'm totally cool with that. You know, I had people who had never played the game before and are now fans of the series because of it. I think that's neat. I try to implore them, you know, hey, you should go play the original on the PlayStation, because it is honestly a much better experience. Okay. Boy, there's a lot of hearts around here. They must not trust me. Oh, we need to grab a boomy from back this way. Alrighty. Whoop. There we go. There we go. I'll say this though, I think aside from a little bit of lag or slowdown or frame skips or something, the version of Lunity's Veil that we're playing here on the Phantasy Reverie series is almost one-to-one. They did a really good job of porting that over. So I think that's super cool. If it was your first time playing there, you know, welcome to the fan base. I think the only differences I really noticed were a couple of dialogue lines had been changed here and there, but nothing too crazy. Oops. Let's see if I'll still have time to get over here and do this before he explodes. Shit. it was almost there. Alright, let's do one more time. Shit. Damn it. Oh man, I'm a little rusty. Cool, cool. That's okay, we'll get through this. I actually, so for this playthrough, you know, I'm running on an emulator, so I've increased the texture resolutions quite a bit, and I actually increased some of the colors, the brightness and saturation and all that fun stuff, just to make it resemble the Fantasy Reverie series a little bit, because the original game is quite dark, honestly. And, you know, I think it looks pretty good like this. This is probably how the game should have been the whole time. I have to go back this way. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, for whatever reason, the original version of this game is quite dark. Alright, here we go. Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna have only 149 Dreamstones. Oh, that's a pain. I'm gonna go back for the moment all that. There we go. God, I love this game. It's such a under-deserved, is that the right term for it? Franchise. It doesn't get a lot of love. I think only because it doesn't make a lot of money. Oh, for God's sakes, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, it just doesn't make a lot of money, unfortunately. So it's hard for them to justify, you know, making new Klonoa games compared to, you know, some of the other franchises that they have access to that have become much more popular. And you'll notice I'm not talking about the obvious stuff going on in the background. I told you to pay attention, but I'm not going to mention it because, you know, it's there for you to notice if you notice. Okay, so we're heading deeper into the bowels of the city. I like doing this one first before doing the. I mean, we could have chosen to go to the city first, but you know, this makes more sense. It's real cloak and dagger shit, like Popka was saying. So we are sneaking into the city underground, and it also makes sense. You know, we're slowly making our way. We'll have to make our way back up. There we go. We'll make our way back up to the surface inside the city. And we'll hit the second generator once we get there. Once we're done dealing with this. There were a couple of other things in the Fantasy Reverie series. They gave some of these little mini bosses names, I think. I don't remember if they had a name originally. And for sure, they broke some of the, whatever the little things are that animate Klonoa's, like, eyebrows or facial expressions. So he doesn't have a lot of emotive expressions in the remake, unfortunately. You're up to no good again, ain't you? Oh man, it's good to be back, you guys. I hope you've had a good couple of months off. You know, I'm not a YouTuber. I just do this stuff for fun, so when I have time, you know, I really enjoy doing it. I think what we're gonna do now is knock some moves into these little thingies. Oh, criminy. There we go. 2, 3. I've seen people like speedrun this. There must be like a solid pattern. I have no idea if it's random or not. I've never paid attention. it's such a short little thing, you know? It's one of those things that, you know, if you were speedrunning, you'd want to pay attention to that kind of stuff. I don't know about that. I play nice all the time. Always play nice. I'm real excited too. It's been a while since I've had some Korean barbecue, and I'm going for Korean barbecue later tonight. There's this fantastic KBBQ place not too far from where I live that uses charcoal grills, which, man, once you do it on charcoal grill, you can notice the difference when you go back to the gas ones. All right. There we go. And we made it. Sweet. And I'll probably mess this up. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? If I throw it, how quickly does it return? It's all the way over here. We're gonna have to do it like this. Come on. Oh, messed it up. Like I said, we're just doing this to have fun. This is not by any means a speedrun. This is not by any means a percentage of completion run. I'm just really enjoying playing this game for the first time in a really long time. It was kind of nice taking a little break as well. You know, between now and when I started. And there. I'm gonna have to get one more. Between now and when I started, I have had so much going on with my life. And also just being able to enjoy the Fantasy Reverie series when it was released. Fantastic. Also, you know, I'd like to get my AM2R episodes back up and running again. Especially now since am I missing all these? Especially now since the Metroid Prime remake was just released, you know, just a few weeks ago. Which, I'll be honest, again, I still say, you know, if you want the true experience, you should play the original game. But for a remaster, essentially, I think it does a fantastic job of bringing that experience to modern consoles for people who were never able to play it before. Okay, this is the reactor. A bunch of floating sticks and cylinders. We'll go shut it down on our way to the city. Okay. Boy, these levels are getting long. It's already been 20 minutes. The one on the surface is next. Perfect. Alright, let's move on to the one on the surface. I'm not going to save. I don't need to worry about that. Huzzah! Alright, let's move on to Volk City. Probably one of the best songs in the game, and I think in the franchise. Whoop. There we go. I remember when I was a kid, you know, as a big fan of the original Klonoa, realizing that they had made little, like, level-specific versions of the enemies was so cute. This one should be easy. Oh, missed it. I was too slow. Clearly, I am way out of practice. Oh my god, am I out of practice. Worth it. I could use a life. I'll probably kill myself doing something stupid here in a bit. Alrighty. Grab the Teton. There we go. And oop. That one I think we got. Not too bad. Yeah. And yeah. Little mice, so cute. You know, it's little things like that that just add flavor to this game. I love it. And man, if you could see how this game used to look before I changed the colors and brightness. This is the way this game is meant to be experienced for sure. Nice, bright, colorful. I don't know about the bloom. The bloom in the remake I could do without, but you know, this to me, this is ideal. You can read all these signs, by the way. The language in this game is decipherable. A bunch of old school Klonoa fans did it back in the day. Ooh, guy jumped out of the way. Can't believe it. Alrighty. God, it's such a good song. When they brought this stage to one of the Game Boy Advance games, they replicated this song on the GBA, and it's just as good. It really is a fantastic piece. Oh man, my timing is shit. Speaking of shit, let's try not to fall into it here. I need... Oh, no. Oh, man. There we go. Yeah. You guys want to watch and see if that bottle comes all the way down? Let's see. Is the bottle going to go down? Here it comes. Here it comes. And... That's an enormous bottle. Look how big that bottle is. It doesn't look that big at first, and then when it gets closer to the camera, it's like, holy cow, that's like as big as Klonoa. Ah, this is our introduction to the... What are these called? Herbal, I believe. I believe these are the Herbal. They supercharge our double jump. Alright. And there we go. Okay. Up we go. Here we go. Got him. Not doing too shabby. Great little, like, tutorial section on how to use these. Okay. almost through the city. The Jetimo, and up into the sky. Well, I'll say this: if you played the Fantasy Reverie series recently and you're watching this now, hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I think I mentioned it earlier, but you know, by all means, follow my exploits on YouTube. They are occasionally fun. There we go. Almost didn't make that one. Okay. Through the city we go. Yeah, I think in the new version of the game on the whatever, in the Fantasy Reverie series, they somehow removed whatever it is that makes him like smile and look all happy when he's flying through the air and stuff. Something like that. But I will say the visuals are gorgeous. Little too much bloom, but gorgeous nonetheless. And almost up. Whoops. How did I do that without getting a single one of those? Boop. There we go. Alrighty. Kaboom! And it exploded. So now we can see there's all the weapons that were being made in that underground factory. Just the sheer destruction going on. Oh, missed a couple. Do I want to go back to that? Kinda. Oh man. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to, hold on. We're getting that. Oh, can I not pick him up? I don't know if I can, maybe. Got him. Oh, I wasted it. Okay, we're just gonna continue forwards. If I end up with another 149, I'm gonna just die. I can't just sit here forever pining over one little dreamstone, you know. I got a game to play. I got things to do. Got that KBBQ to look forward to. Adjust my angle a little bit. Alrighty. And away we go. Pulling into the station. This is it? Like he's unimpressed. Like this is it? Really? Alright, let's shut it down. Alrighty. That looks good. Cylinders have been disabled. Now they won't explode. Alright, back to the Bell of Discord. I'm also on Discord. I don't know if I'm going to continue to be on Discord. I'm not a fan of some of the stuff that they are wanting to implement recently. We'll see. Not a big fan of all the AI nonsense. Okay. It has been about 30 minutes, so I'm going to call that an episode. We will continue in the future. I'll see you guys in another week or so. There'll be some other uploads around that time as well. But for now, take care, and I'll see you guys next time.